May I help you?
Shipmaster, destination. My ship Spring can carry you from Tel Branora to Vivek, Ebonheart, Malag Mar, and Sadrath Mora. You didn't hear this from me, but Felon Marion has been summoning Daedra in a dungeon under the tower. Trerena Dalen has challenged Mistress Thorana for Tel Branora. Dalen and her mercenaries have been camped out here for months, but they haven't gotten much to show for it. I think she may have run out of steam, or maybe the mercenaries are getting restless. Might be Thorana's captain, Molimo, would welcome some help. In the village, Lorena Sethen runs Sethen's trade house. Galen Barrere is a smith and armorer. Fade Selvane is a trader. In the tower, Mistress Thorana is our lady sorceress. Darvasa Vedas is her second in command, and the Altmer Molimo of Cloudrest is her guard captain. And Trerena Dylan, Mistress Thorana's Telvanni challenger, has a camp just outside the village. Tel Branora is Mistress Thorana's tower. The Balfell ruin lies far to the west across the bay. That's an old Daedric ruin. Ships go to Ebonheart, Vivek, Malag Mar, and Sadrath Mora. The nearest settlement is Malag Mar, up the peninsula to the north. You'll find her in her chamber in the upper tower. Easiest way to enter is through the north-facing entrance to the upper tower. You'll have to fly either way you go, and the lower level is confusing, so you might as well start through the entrance to the upper tower. When you're inside, walk downstairs, take the first left, take the passage up to a room with 2 doors to Thorana's chamber. Take either door, fly up the shaft. Thorana's chamber is in the center. Oh, Telvanni. I don't know why we're at alert, guys. Seriously, Olin, get out of the way. Thank you. Hello, traveler. What brings you to Tel Branora? Are you here for business or pleasure? I've got my reasons. Why are you here? I've come in search of a woman. I think I've fallen in love with the wrong kind of girl, and now I'm not sure what to do. What makes her the wrong kind? She's a smuggler. Slave, skooma, moonsugar, you name it, she deals in it. It's how she makes her living. But I know she has a good heart, and she's beautiful, with a voice like a bird. If only she'd change her ways. That's why I came to tell Branora. I've heard she's been living with her gang nearby. I think they're holed up in one of the islands to the west. There are a lot of islands to the west. You don't know which one? I'm afraid not. I'm a decent swimmer and would find her eventually, but I doubt I could get past the rest of her gang. They'd attack me on sight, no doubt. I'm not a warrior. I wouldn't stand a chance. You, on the other hand, look like someone who could handle a gang of smugglers. And why should I look for your wayward lover? For the sake of love? Have you never been in love? If she continues the smuggler's life, it will surely lead to an unfortunate end. My heart would break if any harm came to her. Will you seek her out and try to talk her out of this dangerous path? And how would I do that? You could go to the cave where she's hiding, fight your way through the other bandits and find her. Since she doesn't know you, she'll likely attack on sight, but you must not harm her. Her name is Neva, and she's the loveliest dark elf you'll ever see. A wizard I spoke with mentioned a magic that can calm an attacker, make them stop their assault. If you could use this magic on her, calm her, and then speak to her, perhaps she would see the wrong in her ways and return to me. If I can find her, I'll do my best. Then I await your return. People on Azura's coast have been complaining to the temple of having a dream where they're standing in a lake of fire. I heard a coterie of buoyant armigers were sent to investigate the shrine of Azura due east of Malag Mar, though I don't know what the Daedric Prince of Dusk and Dawn has to do with people dreaming they're in a vat of lava. Okay. People are idiots. That's what it has to do with it. That's impressive. Tell Branora. Trader. Fidassi
I
Sylvain.
take it you want something. Well, what is it?
That's slightly frightening.
What did you
Paxson?
just say?
Not you, Latte. Paxson. Yes, you. I need the stuff to sell. Why do we have a random hourglass? These are questions I should not ask you, huh? I don't think we need 6 buckets. I think we can do with 5. And I'll offer them one of my watercolors. I don't know if she'll buy it. White fur backpack, 120. 120, okay. Netch leather, 120. Okay, so all the backpacks are the same size. Jones Garden Willow Soap. Okay. Do you have pencils? No, you have pastels. I need pencils. I ran out. Color pencils. Okay. Anything interesting rumor-wise? Nope. I bet old Mulamo and his hirelings can make short work of Trebrana Dalen, but the way I hear it, Mistress Thorana has got Mulamo on a short leash. Won't let him out of the tower, wants to keep him and the guard real close so everything is safe. Granted, it's probably the safest and most economical tactic, but it's dull and tiresome, and I think it's getting on Molamo's nerves. We needed to buy an enriched diamond from someone named Kristoff. You do not look like a Kristoff. Molimo. Molimo! I wanted to
You
talk
have
to you,
something to
actually, dude.
say to me?
Outlander, would you like to earn some gold? Take care of Treeraina Dallin for me. She's a petty annoyance, but Mistress Thorana won't let me leave the tower to take care of her. Don't be fooled by her thugs. The armor's impressive, but there's not much inside. Kill her and I'll pay you 1,000 gold. I know who you're talking about. I'd look for him in Narmok, a fishing village on the west coast of Vardenfell. House Delvani doesn't care about politics. We don't care what others think. We just want to be left alone. And our wizard lords and their mercenaries make sure no one bothers us. I'm not a charity. What's this up here? I'm real confused. Is this like an open air egg mine? I'm so confused. But I have pencils now, so that's good. Caswin's like, I'm not in that picture. Well, yeah, sure, dick. But that's beside the point. Okay. Not real sure what's going on with the Quama there, but lower tower. We don't want to go visit the crazy lady. We'll go try and get rid of what's her bucket. Looking for someone named Kristoff. Sethin's Trade House. What do you want? You're not another one of those self-righteous healers or priests, are you? No. Good, I was just arguing with that healer over there. Why do they always act like they're better than the rest of us? They get so sensitive about these dusty old tombs. I told them there's nothing wrong with a little tomb raiding, but now he won't even speak to me. It's not like the dead will miss any of it. Just yesterday, my partner and I were exploring and found an old tomb southeast of here. We decided to check it out, managed to sneak past a few scamps, but then, well, you don't need to hear the rest. No, go on. Well, we entered a lower level of the tomb and found ourselves surrounded by lava and steam vents on either side. Up ahead, I spotted a glint of glass. My partner, the greediest high elf in the province, ran straight for it, and then, well, I'd rather not continue. Sorry. And then something far worse appeared before us, much worse indeed, a flame Atronak. It emerged from the shadows, heading straight for my friend. I quickly drank a potion of invisibility and stood there, helpless as it cut him down. But then it turned its gaze on me. I thought you said you drank a potion of invisibility. As it turned out, I'd actually drunk a potion of rising force, so up I went, dodging fireballs the whole way. I managed to reach a ledge high enough above the chamber. Frantically, I searched through my pack for that invisibility potion I knew I had. Finally, I found it and gulped it down. That Atronach turned away. But then, just a few feet away, I spotted something lying on that overhang. I'm sorry, I don't feel comfortable telling you. A magical pair of shoes. Can you believe that? Just sitting on that ledge high above the chamber. Of course, if I grabbed them, the invisibility spell from the potion would be broken, the Atronach would see me, and I wouldn't be here telling you this story, my friend. So sadly I had to leave the shoes behind, not to mention that glass blade. Ah, well, maybe I'll return to that tomb one day. Interesting. Are you Kristoff? No. What do you train in? Restoration.
How does the day greet you, friend?
You look like a smart elf interested in a profitable business agreement. I'm not sure if you've heard, but there's been a strike in the Ababal egg mine just northwest of here. It supplies the Kwama eggs for Mistress Thorana's tower. Well, it used to, and that's where we come in. I have a massive stock of Kwama eggs just laying around. They'd go to waste if they're not sold, and that'd be quite a shame. Instead, I thought I'd sell them to Thorana. She seems the type to always want more eggs, especially now with the rebellion. What's this business agreement? Well, I may have done some things in the past that Thorana didn't take kindly to, so you'd need to convince her to sign the agreement. Interested? What sort of agreement? Just a regular old trading agreement. She needs to sign it to get the eggs. Nothing special. Will you do it? No, have someone else help. Right then, I'm sure someone else will help me. It's a busy tavern. Maybe a busy tavern, but you seem sketch as fuck. I'd like to get to level 20.
What can I do for you, friend?
I'm very tired. Yeah, well. That's what happens when you train, train, train. Okay.
Care to tell me what this is about?
No, I want to hire the bed. Welcome to Sethan's Trade House. I have a selection of goods and offer beds to rent. Interested? But oh, just one thing. Behave yourself. I had a Nord come in recently who was, let's just say, a little rowdy, and I don't want a repeat of that. Stupid Fetcher came in here a while back. He was interesting enough, an adventurer of sorts. Typical Nord warrior, had some stories to tell, but then he started to drink. And drink. And the drinking just started getting so out of hand that I was forced to cut him off. He didn't like that one bit, so he grabbed my amulet, drank a levitation potion, and hid it among the roots up there. Swit. No, I don't know where it is. I've flown up and down, I don't know how many times, and I've still yet to find it. If it's not too trouble, could you take a look? I'd be very grateful if you found it. What happened to the Nord? Ah.
Tell your friends about this place.
Yeah, sure, I would. I want to stay here, but... Ah, traveler. Drajor has a problem, yes. If you are looking for work, perhaps you could help this one. There is something precious Drajor has lost, and he needs a brave adventurer to retrieve it. He came to tell Branora seeking treasures in the tunnels beneath Thorana's tower, but the spiders, so many spiders. Drajor had to flee and left something behind that was very precious to him. Will you help Drajor? If you do, Drajor will make you rich. 1,000 gold coins rich. You wish to know what Drajor lost? It is Drajor's battle axe, yes, but not just any axe. This one is enchanted, very powerful, very sharp. Drajor's father gave it to him, a gift from long ago. It holds great power, yes, but also great value to this one's heart. Drajor cannot leave it behind. Will you help retrieve it? Thank you. Drajor knew you would help. Yes, the axe is in the tunnel beneath Thorana's tower where the spiders are. Be careful, yes? Drudgor will be waiting here with your reward. 1,000 gold coins, as promised. It's very bright in this room. I just want to sleep. Is this the... This is probably the bed I need, but... All the publicans are broken. Sucks. Okay. I'm very thirsty. Not anymore, but my kettle's basically empty. Salt rice bread. More salt rice bread. Alright, what's this? It's a door that I can't open. Something's broken. Gia, do you have the rest of my picks? Where are you? You. I think you have the rest of the picks. Yeah, you do. That's what I thought. Oh, and these arrows are for you if we ever find you an actual bow. That's not mine. Doors of the Spirit, common jokes and riddles, the anticipations. Harp. And the towel. Anyway. Cozy place for a giant mushroom. I've heard they sell mushroom brandy here. Yeah, probably. Where's my... the thing which I use to make the potions? um... Oh, I never went into Malapi, so I don't have the amazing master set. Ugh. I'm an idiot sometimes, aren't I? Hound meat was destroyed. Her skirt is just... oh, the diamond was destroyed. Of course the diamond was destroyed. We're just gonna keep messing with this for a few minutes. Might as well. We have destroyed just about everything. Scamp skin? Nope, nothing I have created has worked, so probably should just stick to crab and stuff, but what do we know? Hey, the lights fix themselves. Um, it's comfy. Take my place. Thank you. Nothing to say. Nope. We're looking for a guy named Kristoff who sells enriched diamonds. And peckish. Let's get down off the thing. There we go. Manos vein. Fedar. Where's Paxon? Hey, Paxon. No, I didn't even try to sell my painting. You know why. I'll hold on to that. Oh, never mind. I need all the hammers and all of the broken armor and weapons that we have, which is a lot. A lot. Latte, move your butt.
Warm day to you, friend.
Thank you. Olin, what have you been hit on? That needs repair, that needs repair, that does not. We may actually find out what Olin looks like underneath all the armor. Maybe. Possibly. Oh. See also generic elf man.
Warm day to you, friend.
Latte, what about you? You're very good about not getting hit. Problem is that you die all the time. Alright. Okay. That's my old sword if you want it. Tusk Jajulan Bone Mold Helm. Most ferocious looking. Latte. Here, you can carry the dart. It's for far off. Arvesa.
Please, speak.
1, have these back. 2, what are you carrying that needs fixed? Your bow. The silver spear. Interesting. Where the heck is Giab? Giab. I know you've got damaged stuff. For one thing, that Dark Brotherhood armor falls apart at the slightest touch. Caswin? Don't complain to me about tedious monkey work. Or I'll give you something to think is tedious. Our Giab, would you like your stuff back? And this is hers.
Whatever you want, within reason.
Fine, I'm taking back my stuff. Paxson, I think you're also carrying stuff that I wanted to sell. You are, and it weighs a bunch, I know. It needs to be fixed before I can sell it. Yes. Remind me to pick that up as we leave. That was not worth the amount of effort I put into fixing it. What is this? Holy Arrow. Interesting. Warhide Cuirass. Bone Mold Right Pauldron. That's pretty ridiculous. Bone Mold Rag Cuirass. Altmer Glass Cuirass. Oh, 63,000 gold pieces. Telvanni Rags. Telvanni Rag. Telvanni Hat. Shulk Hat. Dureni Bracer. Drow Short Sword. Drow Halberd. Adamantium Crossbow. 16,000. Quebron Scimitar. Wenbone Staff. Bone Mold. Do you have Bone Mold boots? Just plain old 24 versus I left mine outside, so I couldn't tell ya. Carapace Helm. Interesting. Chitin Heavy Boots. Latest rumors? Nope. Alright. Let me get my stuff. 24. So it's the same armor level as those bone mold. They're cuter though. These are kind of ugly. So we can go after spiders. We can look for the singing stone. Alchemist. Does she have any levitation potions? I would imagine so, yeah. Quality Rising Force potions. Yep. Too many travelers forget their manners. Okay.
The freshest ingredient.
Yeah, I've heard way too much about Therana um, to mess around. What is that? Mona's Spell Boutique. I have no idea what this is. Waters of Oblivion, 120 numbered ages in the void that fated folk had grown deep-schooled in evil. Then the bright gods resolved to punish those faithless spirits and shatter the unruly caitiffs, those huge unholy scathers loathsome to the light. They repented exceedingly that they gazed upon Oblivion, and had seen there the first of dark kin, and welcomed them as brothers and sisters. The principalities of victory beheld how great was the wickedness of the wayward spirits, and saw that they were bold in sin and full of wiles. They resolved then to chasten the tribes of Daedra and smite dark kind with hammer in hand. But ever shall darkness contest the light, and great were the powers that breathed the void and laid waste upon one another, and no oath may bind them, so deep were they in envy and perfidy. For once the portals are opened, who shall shut them against the rising
Is there
tide?
something I can do for you?
Yeah, hi Mona. An impressive find. It certainly contains some arcane properties, though I can't pinpoint from which school of magic. Very interesting indeed. I'm not really sure about this book, but I do know this for sure. It's not something you should carry around lightly, Scout. 900 sounds good. I'm well over my head here. However, you exchange the strange book for a satchel filled with coins. However, the moment you step away, the book vanishes from the mage's hand, leaving her baffled for a few seconds. Hey, stop right there. Is this some kind of trick? Give me my money back before I vaporize your flesh. Wait, there's been a misunderstanding. Hastily you stumble to explain the story behind the elusive book and return the gold. The mage's brows turn from anger to deep contemplation. I see, that's strange indeed. You clearly aren't responsible for such an artifact, and yet you can't part with it. I'd advise you to talk to a sorcerer about this item. They might be able to shed some light into it. Okay. Summon teleport to Vivek. Background. Mona, mage. Latest rumors.
No time for idle hands.
Is there more to this?
I have this one.
It's our friend the rat. Hey, guys. Guys. Guys, stop beating up on Paxson. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Why were you beating up on Paxson? Play nice. So Milimo wants me dead, does he? No doubt he had a convenient excuse for sending you instead of challenging me himself. Very well, since it seems that I cannot keep you out of this affair, I'll make you a counter-offer. Kill Therana and Molimo of Cloudrest, and I'll pay you double whatever they promised you. And when I'm mistress of this tower, you will have a powerful and sane friend until Branora. Or walk away, and I'll settle this as planned. Stilvani, we live comfortably. Our wizard lords keep us secure and otherwise leave us alone. All we want to do is to be left in peace to do as we wish.
My time is precious, so
don't
make it quick.
Think I want to fight all of these people. So let's go get my pack rat. If we cannot beat him up this time. Paxson, I am so sorry. I think I have a Kwama egg. I have a large Kwama egg. I don't think he wants the large Kwama egg. Follow me. I am so mad at you guys. I don't know why you freaked out on him, but not cool.
Another hopeless fool.
This is what we freak out on. Okay, so in Mona Spell Boutique, we have some shacks. I guess we should go into the lower tower. That would make sense, right? Like,
There is someone watching me.
that would make sense. I know I'll need muck at some point. I don't remember when. We've already done the quest with the No idea what's up there. The quest at the Fields of Kumu.
What was that? Quickly,
Sorry, stranger.
Outlander.
My
I
time
haven't
is
much
short,
time.
so get on with it.
Paxon's already regenerated, otherwise I would try and steal him a small Kwama egg, but he's fine. Tower Dungeon. Where we will find a battle axe and a bunch of spiders. So I guess if anyone is extremely terrified of spiders, look away. I don't know why we warn for arachnophobes the way
Surrender
we,
or forfeit my
and not
mercy.
for other stuff. I guess because it's so common? This is gonna hurt.
You're beaten.
Latte is dying. Again. Hey, you stayed alive. Sorry, Paxon, we should have left you up in the tunnel. Where are you, Paxon? Oh, I see you. I see you peeping out from between Olin's legs. Yugia. You are not one of his lackeys. Please, mortal, you must help me. I have been plucked from my realm by the wizard Felon Marion, and somehow bound to this wretched world so that I might be his slave. Ah, how it galls one of my noble race to suffer such ignominy. I would destroy him if I could, but my shackles render me powerless. I beg you, find me the key to these bracers, and I shall reward you beyond your wildest dreams. Oh my goodness. Take all. House of Troubles. Looks like an evil church. We were looking for a battle axe and spiders. Let us not forget the spiders.
Great.
Another hopeless fool.
You will suffer.
No time for idle hands.
You will
Another hopeless fool.
you in
I have this one.
There is no escape.
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
There is no escape.
I have this one.
Let's go up by the door. Oh Lord. Okay, can we rest here? It is illegal. Paxon, where are you? You're staying up here. Stay here. Okay, that was very, very warm.
Die, Fetcher!
Parasol spider. That's gonna suck.
Ammunition.
Your wounds are great. Die, Fetcher!
Another hopeless fool. I have this one.
Die, Fetcher!
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
Die, Fetcher! Suffer greatly.
Is that it? Is that all of them? Parasol spider matron. Resin. Interesting.
Where is that slave?
I don't know. Corpse. Rising Force Potion. Thank you very much, Mr. Corpse. We will be taking that and using it to get out of here. Once we find Silk Gut. Once we find... Is that actually the door to somewhere or no? Heart wall. Helm of wounding. Okay. Does anybody see the battle axe? We were sent down here to find. Were we sent down here to find it? Ah, this is why I hate wizards. And just spent a fortune on levitation potions. I thought she said something about... Magic shoes. Up on a ledge. I can at least get rid of the trap. Look too complex. Well, we knew that, but I had to try. Why didn't I see that on the way in? I must have been distracted by the spiders. Foolish girl with her talk of shoes and Atronax. There was an Atronac, but I need to go find a bed. Where's Paxson? He was supposed to stay right here. Did he stay where he was put? No. Where's the trade house? We're gonna go sleep in that bed that we're not supposed to. So we can heal. So then we can go deal with the person who has
Tidings and good
somebody
wishes to you.
captive. A water
Are
skin
you
full of
wounded? You
tea.
should find a healer.
Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna sleep this one off. If that's okay with you. Okay. Sorcerer ability, forbidden knowledge. Alright. Trained intelligence, receive no racial bonuses, receive 1 point to endurance and 1 point to conjuration. No faction. No mentor bonuses. Okay, everyone's a little bit stronger. Stronger than yesterday. Giev, I think you've got the halberd.
What can Khajiit do for you?
I guess this is not your halberd. Sorry, thought it was.
Go in.
Now we're gonna go pick a fight with a sorcerer, I think. Felon Marion. does that name sound familiar? I think we are contracted to kill someone. No. Close. Ellen Marion. Is that kind of skeezy guy that's been hanging around out here? That's Molamo. You. Kristoff. What do you want? I don't have time to stand around talking with strangers. Interested in purchasing a special kind of diamond. Interesting. I'm curious as to how you discovered my hobby, but nonetheless, who am I to deny a willing client? That's right, I'm ready and willing. Good. Now I only have one type of diamond on me right now, and that is a special breed called an enriched diamond. Using some of the finest jewelers in the land, I have engineered this gem to be one of the most expensive and beautiful you'll ever lay your eyes on. That's nice. How much does it cost? Since I'm beginning to like you already, I say 3,000 gold. Forget it, you take the diamond and snort it. That's practically robbery. Well, it's nice that you're willing, except you don't have enough gold. You understood me when I told you 3,000, right? Yeah, I did. Yeah, Kristoff the Dark Elf. Alright, where's the other shady Dark Elf? What am I talking about? They're all shady. I don't know. Was he in the lower tower? Now I'm losing my mind. I was so convinced he was in one of the houses.
I wonder who we will encounter next on the
Their names are all so similar though that it's problematic. It's not him.
Sorry, stranger. My time is short, so get on with it.
Yeah, no. Nope. There is seriously a Kwama Queen up there. Poor thing. I guess she's well protected. Hmm. Ellen Marion.
Is there something I can do for you?
Well, if I could get around y'all, that'd be great. We found the Daedra he had been summoning, but we didn't find him. Suppose we can go back and look. You, sir, get around.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
How you may sit.
Your wounds. Great.
Did we find our packer?
There is no escape.
Onwards. Surrender or forfeit my mercy. Your wounds are great. They never learn. There is no escape. Another hopeless fool. Your wounds are great.
What are we aggroing?
Your wounds are great.
So this is where you end up if you make Branora angry. It's rather quaint in an insane
Surrender or
kind of
forfeit
way.
my mercy. No time for idle hands.
You Inwa.
Another hopeless fool.
You Inwa.
I don't know where he is. Seriously, I don't know where he is.
Great.
Don't leave me here. Find the key, please, mortal. I'm not gonna leave you here. I just need to figure out where your master is.
For idle hands.
Your wounds are great.
They never learn.
Die, Fetcher.
Surrender or forfeit my
Die,
mercy.
Fetcher.
I have
You
this one.
Inwa.
No time for idle hands.
You will suffer.
No time for idle
greatly.
hands. Surrender or forfeit my mercy. They never learn.
There is no escape.
They never learn. No time for idle hands.
Does anyone see? Oh,
Surrender
Resin.
or forfeit my mercy.
Suffer greatly.
Onwards.
Die,
Onwards.
Fetcher.
Another hopeless fool.
You Inwa.
You are all driving me nuts.
Die.
Onwards.
Short trip, I know, but you're all driving me nuts.
No time for idle hands. Another hopeless fool.
Don't know where. Seriously, I don't know where.
Die, Fetcher.
They never learn.
You will suffer
Onwards.
greatly.
Alright, are we done screaming at everything? Thank you.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Sharpshooter.
Hurry this up, will you?
That would be a cliff racer. Mm-hmm. To the lower tower.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Branора's chamber.
Could really use a glass of Flynn right about now.
All these books burnt. Such a pity. Yeah, we don't need to visit her right now. What's all the Kwama eggs for? Is that the secret to eternal life? Oh, you wish. Okay, so we have 3 people telling us Shrine of Azura near here. Usually you don't get those until you find one, but we haven't found any of the eggs. That looks like it might contain resin. Oh. Not gonna kill Molomo. Do I think he has probably... Yeah. Where is the Shrine of Azura? I mean, if I don't try to capture it on parchment, who will? Tell Branora.
Another hopeless fool.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's the Guar herder and not the Durzog herder. And my guys have been reacting poorly to everything, but not to that, strangely enough. What the heck? Oh, it's a summon. Since when can you summon Dramora? And why would you summon one for a Durzog? I swear, sometimes mages are so dumb.
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
Okay, I guess this is not how we would get up to the lighthouse. Yes, we don't want to go up to the lighthouse. We want to actually find Azura. I was hoping from up here we could see the Shrine of Azura somewhere. What's that over there? Up and up and up and up.
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
You in
Onwards. Speak freely.
Nice hat. What is over there? I don't know. This is the Great Light? Okay, I guess we go down again. I was really hoping you could see the Shrine of Azura from up here, but I'm guessing not. I see the cliff racer that has everyone so upset.
No time for idle hands. Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
We won't speak of that. I think it might be that way. I don't know. Tomb near Branora. Alright, I guess we just strike out from town and see where we go. I don't think there's a Lightkeeper's house, is there? Odd, but I suppose they're Telvanni. They can do whatever the hell they want. I see another
Yes?
cliff racer. I see multiple other cliff racers. And I see a rat.
die.
Surrender or forfeit my mercy.
That was useless.
I am myself to
Your
the
wounds are great.
Thank you. Can you carry this, please? Thanks. Alright. Tell Branora. You're the guy who's lovesick. Revos. Chiron. That is a Titan mudcrab. Does it have another little mudcrab on its back? Kind of cute if it did. Why is there a house here? I don't remember there